Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's DeMarco. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down play for this offense. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. They can't stop him. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
It's an option look. Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. There's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Early on in a football game, the offense will always want wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they built some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pass rush closing in. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense is really threatening now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the bunch formation. The shotgun running play call. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Okay, ready?
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Gives it to the back. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And he'll loft it to the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw over the middle. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the... Got space, looking to score. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hits the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He's going to take off here. He's swarmed by the defense.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Back in motion now. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up second and goal.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I'll tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Second down after that previous play. Here comes a handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Great footwork, a big opening now. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Running with purpose. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Oregon. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking to scramble. There's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pocket breaking down. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line. Brought down at the 1. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This one is right through. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a long run for the touchdown. Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Receiver makes the catch, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. That completion sets up a second down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Down he goes, a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the pick six is wiped away by the defensive pass interference. What a huge call there and a big momentum shift. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they get him down after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Third down play here out of the shotgun. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Back to throw again. He makes the grab. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
First and goal, Auburn.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he'll be brought down.
Knocked down. Near the 30-yard line. It's now second and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
24, Auburn 14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And this one is caught.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here's the second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw caught on the left side. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming up, second down and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oregon 24, Auburn 14.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He's missed it. The extra point is no good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
14.
Bringing it out, it's DeMarco. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 7.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. Sideline route, but is out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The quarterback's got it on the option. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And the quarterback dropping back. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Big chunk play, this offense operating at peak efficiency. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
For the defense coordinator this week, always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a 1st down, and they keep that clock moving.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That keeps the score. Auburn, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Auburn offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
First down for the offense.
The DB's backing off from the line now. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up.